You know, I still can't decide what is the worst horror movie of 2022. Say what you will about some of them, but they were pretty decent, most of them. And oh no, I forgot you existed. That movie was a shipwreck. You know what? I generally forgot that in July I made this massive live stream of me reacting to a Titanic horror movie. Of all horror movies that have come out in 2022, a motherfucking Titanic horror movie. And from memory, the movie was painfully awful. Like, no horror movie in 2022 comes close to how disrespectful it was to the source material and just how painfully stupid the concept was. So, Titanic 666, which really should be called Titanic 666 3 or Titanic 3 666 or some stupid bullcrap name like that, was basically about these two people who I have no interest in and I can't remember their names boarding the Titanic 3, and these whole artifacts from the original Titanic was cursed, and that's what summoned the ghosts. Basically, Edward Smith's great granddaughter was the link to this whole operation to bring back the dead and make the Titanic free. It was stupid. Like, there was so many moments in this film which made me wanna rage so fucking much. Like, Titanic is probably one of my most favourite movies of all time. The original James Cameron's movie. Titanic 2 is just laughable, I guess. Titanic 3 is a nightmare. Literally. Considering it's a horror movie. But, I don't get it. How? Like, physically, how did the studios think that making a horror movie on the Titanic was such a brilliant idea? Not only the fact that the ending literally ripped off James Cameron's movie almost word for word and scene by scene. Also, one thing that triggered me, and I know when I actually reacted to this, I got a little bit too into the details, but the whole sinking at the beginning really triggered me. One, it didn't split, so that's 1 point for not completely ripping off James Cameron's Titanic, I guess. Two, they couldn't decide where the hell the ship would sink, because there was these weird camera directions where they placed the camera in one section, then a camera in another section, and it made you think whether or not the ship was actually sinking or whether it sunk. It was really weird. But this movie was just, it was trash. It was no horror movie, I don't care what you say, no horror movie will beat this trash. You know what, I generally do love the Titanic, like everything about it. I got this model from Ireland, and I love the original, as I said. I love A Night to Remember. But Titanic 6, it just, doesn't make sense. It generally just does not make sense. And you know why it doesn't make sense, don't you? Because it was made none other by Asylum. And what did Asylum make? Titanic 2. There's your answer for the reason why it was so shit. Though, one props I will give it. The ship actually looked better in Titanic 666 than Titanic 2. That's the only thing I'll give it. And I guess there was some moments of suspense, but like that was overshadowed by how crappy the ghosts looked. Like literally, I even said in my reaction that these ghosts made the Scooby-Doo movies look like a masterpiece. I hope Asylum gets shut down. I'm sorry to anybody who liked Titanic 666. If it has its fans, that is great. But I hope Asylum gets shut down. I do not want a Titanic 4. Okay? I do not want a Titanic 4. Even if it's like a horror movie, no. No. Fuck that. Oh yeah, and the cheesiest way they brought all this up is that they brought the iceberg back from the dead. And I'm like... So, apparently, in that universe, global warming does not exist. Yeah, the iceberg literally just raised from the grave and trashed the entire ship. I could make like an hour-odd video, which I did, about trashing this movie, but to save you any more time, I'm just gonna give this movie, I don't know, a 3, a 2, or a 1, a 0. I think if I rate it higher than a 1, then that's being too generous. I'm sorry, I did not like this movie at all. So, yeah, Asylum, fuck you.